Hey guys, so as you can probably tell, I'm really starting to dig this whole video thing. Um, so I thought it would be fun to share another scene. Um, it's one that I think has a lot of emotion in it, so I thought it would be a good one to test out. Um, so this is a scene where James goes and confronts Jessica after he gets um, a rather compromising image of Jessica and Paul, and you know he's kind of in a bad state, furious, betrayed, you know, feeling a whole lot of things that I think come out in the scene, and it shows a lot of, you know, vulnerability on his part. So I thought that this would be a cool one to read for you. Time stood still as he waited for her to open the door. James squeezed his eyes shut, trying to erase the now painful memories of their short-lived romance. When he reopened them, her smiling face appeared. But all James saw was the email image that would forever be seared into his mind. Fury threatened to overtake him again as he stared at Jessica, stone-faced. "James, what's wrong?" She reached out a hand. "Is everything okay?" James pushed past her. "You know what? I'd really like to say yes, and a few hours ago, that would have been the case." "So, what's different now?" She shot him a puzzled look. He crossed his arms over his chest. "Here's a little bit of irony that you might appreciate. Earlier today, Chris got a call from Blue Coat, and guess what? They decided that Laser Shark is worthy of their time and money, and they offered us an investment of $2 million. But that's great news, isn't it? I don't understand. Why are you so angry?" James glared at her. "It was great news. I tried sharing it with you multiple times today, but you never bothered to get back to me. And then I got some information that made me think twice about even bothering to call you ever again." "James, please, this isn't making any sense." Jessica hesitated and then inched closer to him. "Please tell me what's going on. Maybe this'll clear things up for you." He thrust the phone at her. "If memory serves, I introduced you to Paul Emerson last night. This picture was taken 2 nights ago. Pretty cozy for two people who supposedly didn't know each other less than 24 hours ago. Care to explain?" She looked at the screen and gasped. Where did this come from?" "That's all you can say? Really? You've got nothing else?" Jessica's eyes filled with tears. "Listen, I know it looks bad, but..." "Looks bad? Are you fucking kidding me? How long has this even been going on, Jessica? Is he the real reason why you've been trying to stay out here? You pretended not to know him the other night. What's the end game here? You knew all along we were working with his company, and now I get this picture? Tell me, did you screw him after he blew me off?" "I didn't get a picture of that, so I'm just curious if you were doing him when you told me you had to be up early for work. What an asshole I am." James paused, his breathing heavy and his fists clenched at his sides. "James, you have to let me explain. It isn't what you think at all. I mean, yes, I do know him, and he's the one who invited me to the cocktail party, but I swear it was strictly Professional? Seriously? With his tongue down your throat and his hand on your ass? Is that the new definition of professional?" James paced around the foyer, not wanting to hear any more, but unable to drag himself away. "James, I never wanted anything with him. I met Paul months ago, and we well, it was only one time, and I never thought I'd see him again. It was so long ago, and I was afraid to tell you about it because I thought you'd think less of me. But you did see him again, didn't you? You slept with him and made it a point not telling me when you knew we were working with him. You lied about your plans to see him the other night. You lied again last night about not knowing him, and now you expect me to believe that nothing else happened? Do you really think I'm that much of a moron to actually believe you?" "James, please, I know I should have told you about him, and I'm sorry. You have to believe me." Tears streamed down her face, but he was impervious to her evident despair. "You know, I thought we really had something, Jessica. I trusted you. I opened myself up to you, and I fell in love with you. I wanted to make things work. I didn't care about any of the challenges we'd have to face with your health, with geography, with our work. None of it mattered to me because I'd have you. We could have faced those obstacles together. But now I can see how badly I misjudged you and what we were building. You obviously aren't the girl I thought you were." He pushed his chair back in frustration. "How could you... I can't even be around you. I'm so fucking done." James stormed out of the apartment, the heart-wrenching sound of Jessica's muffled sobs plaguing him with every step. So, yes, an emotion-filled scene. I'm not an actress, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I did it justice. And I will pick another one, and maybe we'll have another video sometime next week. Okay? Until then, have a good night.